Shine straight to your soul. Pull up, sit back, let the good times go. Here's what we know. Here's what we know. Here's what we know. Let's get into it. They were chomping at the bit to talk about this Chris Brown project, so let's get into it. Who wants to go first? No, that's not the album.
Biggest fan ever. Go ahead, Dr. Harris. Let's get into it.
It's the crazy part about it is I love Chris. I love him, but I was very underwhelmed with this album. I listened to it and then I listened to it on YouTube Music, so it also plays like the music videos, and I really wasn't feeling the videos either. It was really dark. I don't know. Most of the songs sounded the same. I didn't like the one song that I hated the most was the one with Sexy Red and
It violated your ears.
He said, "Be right there."
Why you put that garbage on it?
Hold on. I gotta say this. I know this is your time, right? And I don't want to step over.
No, go ahead.
I was having such a good time with the album, and then I heard her speak, and I went, "Nope." That's the first time I hit skip that entire process.
So the reason why I say that album is lackluster because most of the songs sound the same. Like, yes, I get it. He had a vibe going, but most of the songs sound the same. It wasn't much different. You talk about the same things. Now, does he sound good? Okay, cool. It's one thing when you have. He is so talented and he is so vocally like capable. So when you just give me this like normal, I'm just like, all right, cool. Like for me, someone who appreciates vocals, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, but you're not giving me nothing. Like everything sound cool. It sound all right. I mean, your best song is your feature with what's his name? Leon Thomas, and Tank on the vocals. And the reason why I like that is because of the background, because I heard Tank most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, you know what I'm saying?
Dang,
like,
you didn't give him no credit on that track. You said because
I like that because of Leon and Tank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you only because I feel like there was an actual theme in the through line.
Jeff, let her get her review out.
No, go ahead. I mean, let's debate because let's debate it.
Let's debate it. I was listening to the album, right, and this is the first time that I felt like a cohesion. I get what you're saying. Like you wanted more, you expected more, but like he's not trying to drop like a banger of an album. This was just like hey, it's time for me to release something kind of thing. That's what it feels like. There's a couple songs on here that were like in the future it might hit a little bit different.
In what way? In which song? Because I listened to the whole album. In which song? Because
I'm saying
there was nothing innovative about this album. There's nothing that made me look forward to the progression of Chris Brown and his legacy. You know what I mean? Because he has a legacy. There is nothing that made me want to go. This album, if I were to go to a Chris Brown show and he played anything other than that Leon Thomas song and Tank song, don't play me nothing off that album. I don't want to see it in public. Go back and give me his performances from his other past albums, because his past albums were all bangers. And then you give me this last luster. Oh, you just throwing stuff out there because you got to throw something out there because you about to go on tour with Usher. Like, I don't care. You didn't give me nothing. I know what you're capable of. And you just gave me. That's what I like.
I'm with you on that. I don't want to hear nothing from this album on that tour when I go.
Leon.
You
better bring Leon out.
I don't want nothing.
You
just
better bring
me round 2 of what I just went to. Just give me round 2. Boy, everything I love. I did not enjoy this album. It just felt like your version of what Bruno Mars is doing right now. And I was bored. Like, that was boring. Now, was the song with Leon and Tank nice? Absolutely. You knew what that was going to be. That was just going to be a vocally outstanding performance that you're going to enjoy, and then you're going to get right back into the same sound of music. with the bomb features. That's just people that are hot today and just relevant.
What bomb
So
features where? What other features other
I'm
than
just
Tank?
saying the artist lineup. When you read the names, it's like these artists are relevant. So it's just like you were expecting like
Yeah.
hits.
You
Like
were
you know, we
expecting
were
the song to be
expecting like
relevant
a
too.
song that you could at least be like, yo, I know TikTok about to run this up. They ain't finna run nothing up from that album. No offense. So
Except for what they
just
already
like,
ran.
right. So with that being said, man, that was whack. And don't you play nothing. I don't even want to hear that song with Take and all that. You save that unless you about to have everybody there perform. Save it. Like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no background track, none of that. Just do round 2 of what you just did. Just run it back. There's like for the both of them at that. I don't want to hear nothing off that last album either, Usher. But this is about Chris.
It
Yeah,
sounded like
I
y'all
ain't
were
like that.
expecting another exclusive album, and he just gave y'all like a regular album.
No, I just wanted to see some growth. I wanted to see like what is the dad that
Yeah.
has a baby on the way and already has what 3 or 2?
Yeah, 3.
3. He already has 3. Then a new one on the way or something like
Mhm.
that. So I just want to see like where's your mind at? What's next for you? Like
That's not his
at
audience.
some point I get it,
Should I
but at
talk to
some
the mic?
point
He usually gives
sorry.
us 1 or 2.
right
Mm.
as like residuals. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That was very
yeah.
mature. Let us
Right.
know. You know what I mean? Let us know where this man's mental was a little bit. Like, yo, you still on that? Got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could rock with that. Like, but like, it comes to a point where the act gets old.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Chris, you're a great performer vocally. We love it. We have
Yeah.
grown with you. So what's next?
I feel like we are growing up and he hasn't. And that's one of
Yeah.
those things like when you outgrow your friends. And that's why in this album, it made me feel no, it really hurt my heart because like, you know how you outgrow your friends and you're like, I love you so much, but you're not where I'm at. And I'm so sorry, I gotta let you go. And I don't want to let him go because I love him so much. But if he can't come with me, then I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think that's a fair assessment, especially how y'all explained it. But like, I don't expect growth from him because he's been doing the songs the way he's been doing them for so long.
Mhm.
So it just checked all the boxes that I expected of him.
I'm sorry, I expected too much. My expectations were too high.
No,
let me
It
digress.
It sounds way worse than I'm actually meaning it. Like he's just in a box to me, and that's okay to be in a box as an artist if you don't want to venture out. But he's never struck me as somebody that does anything really challenging.
Mm.
You know what I mean? He's like, this is my wheelhouse. I'm gonna master this thing, and then I'm just gonna keep pushing that out, and that's where we're at.
That's where he always pushing 40 songs on one album too. That's
Right.
gone.
Right.
There's supposed to be mad songs on there.
I already gave Drake 2 hours of my life that I'm never getting back, and then I had to do 90 minutes of him.
All right. So if I could just say this real quick, and then if you got anything to say, you can go. No,
Nah,
you
that
ain't
was
nothing.
That's all I wanted to say.
Bro, if
'Cause
anybody,
you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like how he did his mixtapes. When he used to do his mixtapes on Dat
yeah.
Piff, this is exactly how he used to do it. He used to pop off with like 16 different tracks where they're just hot, like little poppy songs, but not they didn't really have any girth to them. You know what I mean? It's either he's trying to get out of his contract or something is changing for him or something like that, where he's pushing.
I got a record. I got an album number I need to hit. So let me just give you
this.
Let me just give you this
give you
empty
what I got.
calorie cotton
Like
candy
Drake
thing
did.
I got.
Yeah, he could have.
don't name it Brown then.
True.
That too. That too.
Don't name it Brown and lay down on the floor like this
Giving
is your
us that
Thriller.
classic.
Michael Jackson. Yeah. It could have been.
So also
That changes
there was,
everything.
There was
I
one
give- I
song
That's a
gotta
good
give you
point
that.
because I was going to bring
Very
something
good.
else up, but we'll get to it when we talk about
I was
Drake.
gonna say there was one song that he did. It's something blindfold, and the only reason why I got it is because I was watching. If I was just to listen in the car, I would not have gotten it. But I put it when I was cleaning up for the showing that was coming through. I had put the album on, so like I saw the visuals on the YouTube Music or whatever. So it's like something blindfold. I saw it. I saw the Michael Jackson influence. I thought that video was a great video. Song was trash, but it was a great video. It gave me Michael Jackson-esque era. It was filmed in Europe. Great dancing, great dancer model person. But other than that, if I had not seen the visuals, I would have been like,
so you just said something, Keish, right? You played it you was playing that background as background music, not necessarily stopping to listen to it. And I think that's a key point to what you're saying. If this is your favorite artist that he just came out with an album, and you're playing him as if it's just elevator music or something that you could just vibe to, I think it tells a sign of where and how you felt about it, even in that space. I love him so much that I'm gonna just turn him down. I just want to hear his.
While I'm cleaning, I need to focus on this mess.
Actually, it started off with me sitting down. No, it's so no. Oh, I'm so glad you called that out, because I did start it off sitting down, listening to it, and I was so irritated that I was like, oh well, I got a showing. Let me get up and clean. And I didn't even realize I did that until you just called me out on it, because I'm like, yeah, I did start off sitting down. I had a notepad and I had wrote down the song list, like, because I knew we were going to do the show, and I was like going to have a commentating, like a point for each song. But I did get up and I didn't go back to the list.
Okay. Well, that's a great segue, because I too took notes. And I sat down and listened to this album, if you could call it that, because I too think it's a playlist. It just
it's gonna end up in a supermarket, several supermarkets.
Oh,
not at all. And that's one of my gripes with this. Now let me get this review out, please. Now that's one of my gripes, is that it's not kid friendly at all. That's one of my things. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, first of all, you don't have, and I know this is just me, so this isn't any flack towards him per se. But like, I don't want to hear a bunch of cussing and a bunch of suck this and suck that and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I don't want to hear a bunch of that. So the sheer fact that he does not have a clean version of this, when it's so much cursing on here, so much, I can't stand it. So that's a credit to Drake for me, because he had clean versions. Like, I had my daughter for the weekend. I couldn't even listen to this until today. You know what I mean? And so I don't like that. And especially with you being an R&B artist, you don't have to do all of that all the time. It's just so freaking much on my mental. I can't stand it. That's personally. No, y'all don't gotta feel that way. Y'all don't gotta feel no way about any of this. This is my review, but let's get into it. That's just how I felt. I'm like, I see all of this E stuff, everything E. I had to skip the E stuff. Like, my daughter in the backseat talking about, I want to lick this and do. I'm like, oh man, she don't need to be hearing that, and neither do I. But track one is Leave Me Alone. Here are my notes. I gave it a 2 out of 5. Sounds lazy. He really thinks he's Michael Jackson. You're not Michael Jackson. You're not Michael Jackson. You're not Michael Jackson, Chris. It reminds me of that time. There was a girl we met. We knew her from middle school. Her name was Princess. Somebody recorded her. Talking to her uncle, and her uncle was like, "You ain't no dime. You ain't no dime, Princess. You ain't no dime." That's how he said dime. You ain't no dime. You think you Michael Jackson? You're not.
They used to go at it, by the way.
Yes, apparently. Yeah, they did. You ain't no dime. You ain't no dime. Why are you telling your niece she not a dime? But anyway, leave me alone. Nobody's bothering you. Okay? Stop it. And this whole thing of like, I think you perpetuating this thing of like you being like this villain and all of that type of stuff. Same thing with Drake, and we'll get to it. Get over it. Okay? You had how many albums to talk about this stuff? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, but buy my album. Leave me alone, but invite me to the Grammys. Leave me alone, but I'm mad that this and that. I ain't nominated for this and that and all of that. Man, leave me alone. It's also just flat out corny. The song is corny. Now I'm working with Suno. That track sounds like a straight up Suno track. It sounds like somebody just said, I got a beat for you. Just went straight to Suno. Didn't do nothing to it. Track 2, Obvious. This title is freaking ironic. It's ironic. All you are is doing the obvious. When what you said for this album was that you were going to do completely opposite of what you're known for doing. And you did the exact same thing that you said that you wouldn't do. Oh, everybody, they just think I do one type of sound. They just think I do one type of music. It ain't even that. They think that the content is the same. The content is the same. You are 36, almost 37 years old, and you still ain't trying to settle down. Everything is still freaking one night stand with you. It's been my issue with this man for the past 7 years. Every song gotta be, I don't want to be with you, but I want you for this one night. Oh, you want to be with me, but I don't want to be with you. Stop. You in the same boat.
Making babies, though.
Yes. Steady making babies and baby mamas. This fourth baby mama is on his behind. She is on his behind with this lawsuit.
Sound like
the title is ironic. Sounds like any song he would do. And the lyrics are dumb. Sounds like filler. Track 3, which is Honey Pack. I gave that a 2. I gave that a 2. It might as well have been called Viagra.
That's what that is.
Yes.
Why is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, so I when I was listening to that song, I'm like, I think there's something that I'm missing. And I meant to Google it, but
it's
now,
like a gas station thing that you see.
And he's too young to be having to use that.
Just call it Viagra.
Dead serious. Just let us know that you are indeed doing mad drugs. Thank you.
I'm going to put on my best performance. I'm like, bro, you sound like this is a Ron Isley song.
Really, I have so many questions. Why do you at 36 need Viagra, basically? Like, I have so many questions now.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I was just going to say the drugs.
Yeah, man. They eat away at your heart, too, man. Fuck. Mm-hmm. Good.
Track 4.
I'm sorry, continue.
It depends. I gave that that's a song that's on the radio. I gave it a 3. But I gave track number 2, the Viagra song, I gave that a 2. Track number 5, Falling, the one that's on the radio right now. It's a 2. What'd you pull from?
I agree.
And the video is garbage. You think you Michael Jackson. You're not Michael Jackson.
And then he tried to bite sinners and it didn't do good.
Right. Track number 6, Forgettable.
It was forgettable.
Track number 7. Track number 7 is what? Call Your Name, featuring Sexy Red and Glorilla. I said, huh? What are you like? And they don't even fit the daggone song. And I didn't get the Glorilla's part because Sexy Red is so untalented. It's not even funny. I can't even get through this.
She said 3 words. I said, wait, that is her. Skip.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know Glorilla was in it.
Honestly, I sat through it and
I love how y'all. I knew y'all was gonna hop on my review.
I'm sorry.
I sat back and I was like,
back on mute.
Man, we be here all night. Let me finish. Track number 8. I gave that a 3.5. Made an album to change the idea that he does all the same songs and it's the same concept. Track number 8 is what? For the Moment. But I gave that a 3.5. It sounds like him, but it sounded like something that he was like experimenting with. So I gave it a 3.5 out of a 5. Track number 9, I gave that a 2. F and Party. That's quintessential because he says that even in the song. That's all I want to do is F and Party. I'm like, we know that. We didn't need a song for that. You have hundreds, literally hundreds of songs saying the same exact thing. All you did was throw on a Jamaican accent and throw Vibes Cartel lob. I hate it. Number 10, Red Rum. That's a 1. I gave number 9 a 2. Track 11, 3.5. What's track 11? It's not you, it's me. I know it's you. You keep doing the same stuff. Track number 12, Cry For Me. 1. Track number 13, gave out a 1. Track number 14, I gave out a 4 with Lucky Day. Lucky Day saves the day. Lucky Day saves the day. Track number 15, Perfect Timing. Just because it was different and because it was like an actual R&B song, I gave that a 4. And then the rest of it is just like, all right, I'm not doing this. So y'all go ahead. I'm done.
I don't think you said anything that wasn't. It's background music.
It is. Just throw it in there with the rest of the Chris Brown playlist. We playing the streaming game. So you find your 11 songs that you like, and I can't find 11 songs that I like off of this. You know what I mean? And then you just run those. You know what I mean? That's all he's doing. That's all he's been doing for years. There was one time when he did 11 tracks on, I think that was on 11, right? He had like 14 tracks on 11, and people was like, they got used to him putting out
32 to 16 to 24 songs on the album or mixtape. Like he definitely was known for that.
And that's what you get. That's what you get when you value quantity over quality.